often when we're pushing, and I've done this a lot in my life, where I've been pushing and pushing against something, trying to make it happen because I'm willing it to happen. Chances are, like in those moments, it's actually very hard to receive intuition because you're so driven by will. You know what I mean? You're so trying to make something happen. It's difficult for intuition to come in at all. So in those moments, it's to catch yourself and be like, wow, I'm really noticing that I'm trying to make this happen because I want this outcome. Okay, so where are the patterns that I have to release? How do I come into more neutrality so I can just be with this and wait to see where the flow takes me next? Right? As opposed to, we all want resolution, right? Because we have minds and we're like, we want this to just end.
I guess most of us have preferences.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like holding your preferences loosely.
Yes. So you,
for
exactly.
the greater whole to kind of show you where.
Exactly. So to hold your preferences lightly, to not like will yourself into something, and then to hold your neutrality. And like I said, a lot of us want resolution one way or another. We want the certainty of that resolution. Yeah. But to wait until you get a strong yes into something else. Make sense?
Yeah.
Because sometimes we want resolution so badly, we'll just take whatever to just like have an answer that we can like move on.
Yes.
And this is something I have learned to be disciplined about also, is to be like, no, wait. Because the universe has never really been that subtle with me. It's usually like a kind of a clong over the head. You're like, okay, all right, well, I guess I'm going to do this now.
Yeah.
So, right? So it's just like, okay, well, when I have the yes, then I'm going to follow, you know? So I would say that's important.
Yeah, and I think also, it never hurts to ask. Mm-hmm. Ask the universe, your higher self, whatever. It doesn't have to be something outside of you. It could be
yourself.
Your higher self. But that's what I just did with, we're thinking about buying a home in two different places, and it was very confusing of which way to go. And I just stopped everything, paused, asked, and now some doors are closing and others are opening. You can ask for clarity, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Even in the dreams, it comes up sometimes.
Yeah. And for those of you who have, now some of you, this will be challenging, okay? For those of you who have difficulty finding your zero and have challenges with multiple realities, or you have challenges with like entities or dead people coming into you, you will know this because your life is very, very difficult and you know that there's something else running within you that you don't like and that you don't want, okay? If you have darkness that you have challenge with, okay, and many of you who have this are aware that you have it because you know something is wrong, it's harder for you to follow your intuition at first because you can't tell if it's your intuition or if it's the dark thing.